When the truth walks into a liberal room, you can always count on the silence to start screaming. This next man just pressed detonate on the whole Democrat masculinity problem and left no survivors. Watch this.
Who is the most masculine Democrat right now in America? Mayor Pete.
Is that a gay joke?
No, Mayor Pete. No, well, no, it's just that he's not particularly masculine. Nobody's like, oh, Mayor Pete, he's a badass. Chuck Schumer. Is anybody like, hey, Chuck Schumer holding up an avocado and a beer to talk about the Super Bowl? Is anybody like that trying to grill? Is anybody like, hey, that's a dude I want to hang out with?
But Trump's like a grandpa.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Trump took a bullet in his ear and immediately stood up and said, fight, fight, fight. Every man in America and most of the women out here were impressed by that, even if the women won't admit it. She's shaking her head strong. And second part of this, Democrats for men are pussies and Republicans
Democrats for men
are pussies. There are no masculine men in the Democrat Party right now. And for a lot of young people are going to be upset. For a lot of young men, if you want to talk about what they're looking for, there is a wide range of masculinity that's popular on the internet right now, right? Think about it. Jordan Peterson, who is super philosophical.
Grandpa.
Somewhat, yes, but also super philosophical and frankly, I think almost impossible to understand at times, is wildly popular, right? I would put him on one extreme of someone who speaks to young men. On the other extreme is Andrew Tate, right? There is a huge dichotomy between what Jordan Peterson would be saying and what Andrew Tate would be saying. And there's all sorts of people in the middle. I would put myself in the middle somewhere there, right? But what they all represent is young men searching for masculinity and what it means. And unfortunately, a lot of young men don't have father figures in the household. So you said, Donald Trump may be a grandfather. A lot of people refer to him as Daddy Trump. They're looking for a strong masculine figure in their life. They may have a single parent household. It wasn't just white kids who showed up and overwhelmingly started voting for Trump. Black, Hispanic, Asian kids. I think what it represents is masculinity is under siege. We've seen religion decline. If you really want me to drive this room crazy, here you go. Every woman in here right now, they probably won't say it publicly, but one day they would like to be married to a man who makes more money than them and will give them an opportunity to raise kids without having to have a job on their own. Every single one of you, I think that's true.
That sounds
you might
really
not say
fucking boring, and I'm speaking as a person with 3 kids.
I'm telling you, it's true. I'm not saying I want to stay home with kids all day. I'm saying you want the opportunity to do it. That's true. And if you're not thinking it yet, you will be at some point. And that's because biology is real, which Democrats also don't believe.
So let me get this straight. Grandma Lib up there calls Trump a grandpa, but she's still on stage trying to raise confused daughters? Nah, masculinity ain't dead. It just left the left. And until they respect men again, don't expect their vote again. Facts.